Hey, what's up? Xtian Dela here, and I don't even know where to start. 3 days ago, I never knew that I'd start a platform that would be this big, that would be this massive, getting a lot of young people to talk and express themselves. TOBOA. The main reason as why I started this platform is for people like you and me to talk freely without being judged and being ridiculed and being laughed at. And it's really gone to levels that I really can't understand, but it's good. At least a couple of people have shared their stories, and we've been able to talk to people, help them not commit suicide, and just look at the brighter and the better side of life. So this next story is about a certain pastor that I've known for the past, I think, 3-4 years, and it's really paining the fact that this is someone that I really trusted, someone that I even helped get on Jeff Koinange Live, did a couple of events with him and Jeff across the country, and then these stories are coming up, and it's really hard for me to even post this. I really took time to think about and to get my facts right, and even tried really hard getting the number of the lady who shared the story on Twitter to just talk to me and just to listen to her side of the story. I have done my journalistic obligation, and I've tried to reach out to the pastor, but he hasn't responded. They've left him like 5 text messages. He hasn't responded. His phone was going through. I called him. His phone is on another call. He didn't pick up. So I don't know, maybe he's ignoring, maybe he was busy, but just before I started shooting this video, I called him and his number was off because I saw the news also covered the same story. So let's talk about it, man. So I want you to listen to this audio clip and then tell me what you think about this whole thing. Let's do this.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
So just for you to know, this call is being recorded. I'm recording this call for future purposes for me to edit.
Okay, no problem.
Because I'm doing a story on Ken Gomeri.
Okay.
So I have tried to get his side of the story. I've tried calling him for the past 1 hour. He's not picking up. I've left him messages, and it's crazy because I know he's online. Because I've called and then he was busy on another call. Tried calling. I think he's just ignoring.
A friend of mine called him. His side of the story is. It's business competitors who've been trying to do some bullshit. Business competitors trying to bring him down since 3 years ago. Nothing that makes sense.
So all these little girls and small girls that are coming up are business competitors, according to him.
Apparently, someone is trying to destroy him for business. I don't even get it. It's delusional.
Okay, Abu, tell me your story now. I'm listening.
Oh, my story was my friend lives in Rishambu. Her name is. So we went to visit her, me and another friend of mine. So we're 3 girls. We go to Cheram to eat dinner, and we come across Pastor Canon. Of course, we're happy, we're excited. You know, I know you've heard his story. He's that guy. Pastor Canon was that guy. You know.
I know him personally.
You know, he's that guy who made me get saved. Like, he will come to school and people will be crazy.
Which school is this?
Chalks Limuru Girls. We used to almost worship the ground he walks. Like,
I've been there with him actually.
Yeah.
So I know exactly the feeling and how girls just are excited to see him.
Yeah. So we talk. He offers to buy us dinner at Pizza Inn. So we go eat, exchange numbers. But during dinner, he's like, there's someone who's been trying to bring him down. The same story, but he overcame through God's what.
Just for reference purposes, sorry for cutting you short. When were you in the Limuru Girls? When did you finish? When did you start?
I finished in 2014, started in 2010. So that was 2016 June. I just started university in September. 2015. Yeah. So.
He says, someone is trying to bring him down.
Yeah. Your story too, but we never thought much about it. So we exchanged numbers. That night when we went back home, he calls one of us. Her name is now my other friend. He calls and asks if he can come over. Of course, we said no because that's weird. Oh, it was on a Friday, by the way.
And where were you guys living?
Risambu still. The road trip was happening on Saturday. During dinner, he'd asked us if we want to go watch this tournament. University ilikuwa. Your university Nyeri inaitwa some public university past Nyeri. I don't remember. So the road trip was supposed to be on Saturday. Because we were all playing hockey and we didn't think it would be. Yeah, and we thought also that we were coming back on the same day.
Yeah.
So Saturday comes, we wake up, we start going to Nyeri. Akona beshte yake uko kwa front seat, some dark guy, I don't remember his name. Tukifika karibu na Nyeri, I don't know, is it Karatina? They buy alcohol, which we thought was weird, but we got a lot of signs anyway. So tukaenda tukafika Nyeri, everything is okay, the game went well, but he's very touchy the whole time, and that was a little bit weird to us, but we didn't think much about it.
So he was the one who was driving?
Yeah, he was the one who was driving. And when we got to Nyeri, he was very touchy and huggy and...
To all of you or to someone specifically?
No, to all three of us. See what he had not set a target on who he wanted yet, I guess.
Yeah.
So siku ikakuja tukakula, then we're like, it's too late, we can't go back, let's find a hotel room. Also very innocent. So he goes to find a hotel room with his friend. He says he's found one. We drive to it and we go into the room. There are 2 beds. So my friends and I think that's our room, like us girls. We actually choose the beds that we're going to sleep on. A little, like 5 minutes later, we see these 2 guys coming in, like, no, we're all sleeping together, la la la, money, blah blah blah. Remember, we were broke.
Yeah.
We are like, hatujasema kule tunaenda, hatuna pesa. There were very limited options, so we assume they will sleep on one bed and us girls on the other beds. But he says, wanaume wameshakamsiziwa, don't sleep together, or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
So at that point, we're almost crying. We're frustrated. We don't know what to do. We cannot sleep on the floor. It was just not a good experience. So he goes, showers. He's walking around in his towel, telling us to shower also. And he tells us to choose, because now he's sleeping on one bed and his friend on the other bed. So we choose who is sleeping with who in which bed.
So 3 girls, 2 men.
Yeah, 3 girls, 2 men. So goes to his bed, to his friend's bed. They slept, his friend and me and Gomeri on the other bed. At that point, I thought he was in his boxers and t-shirt.
So he removed his towel?
Yeah. Alikuwa na boxers that we knew things were bad, let me just say. So me and slept together. He was on the other corner. But whole time he's trying to cuddle, la la la, twinny jeans. So you know that wakofi kulala na jeans, sijui kufanya nini usiku.
Yeah.
And when all this was happening, how old were you?
I had just turned 19. Was also 19, but was 18.
So all of you are teenagers?
Yes, but we were all of legal age. And then vishtaki akaanza kuongea kuhusu some OG shit that it was. It was just very disturbing. Very, very disturbing.
And at this point, how were you guys reacting when the topic... were you playing along and just ignoring the conversation, trying to switch conversation? How was it?
We were like all on our phones trying to show him we're not interested, please, because people get killed for this shit. Women get killed for saying no. So we don't want to make him angry as it ofukuze, but we also don't want to look like we want it, because honestly did not want it. His friend was drunk at that point. I don't remember if he drank, if he took any alcohol. But at that point we know shit is going down.
Yeah.
So he's trying to cuddle. He's talking about how horny he is. Sijui mwanaume afai kulala kwa na hard-on, sijui atakuwa mgonjwa. Yani, it was very stupid looking back at it, but man, he was stressed. So I decided to Google his name, and there was I don't know if you found those articles, because Abulon Mangalia Zapata.
I remember those articles around 2015, 2016, I think.
Yeah, so I Googled and found those articles. Nikatumia friends wangu pia wakasoma. Sisi tu tukua kwa kitanda. So yeah, that was a long night of touchy-feely Pastor Ken and trying to not have sex. It was just a long night. So morning comes, we shower, get in the car, start going back up. Lakini, was it morning? I think afternoonish. Because we had breakfast. Yeah, it was afternoonish. Me, I was living at Kawasukari at the time. So nikafika Kawasukari. So go on to be dropped off at Resambo. Lakini, it was on a Sunday, so there was dam in Githurai. Sijui kuishi tumia Thika Road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kithure is always
It's
tricky
always,
on Sundays.
always tricky, yeah.
Yeah, so they fell asleep. Wakajipata, kwanza walikuwa wamemuuliza, unajua unakumbuka kule tunaishi huko ndo walikuwa wamewachukua. Akasema sawa nitawapeleka. He was very annoyed with us on that Sunday. He was very annoyed with us. So wao waliamka wakajipata wapi? Kasarani.
Kasarani, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, come up, let's have dinner, la la la. Oh, wakienda walipata hiyo timu yake huko, but hiyo timu yake leave after some time. Like, let's watch this football match, blah, blah, blah. The whole time still being touchy and inappropriate. But they insisted. They were almost crying. It was, yeah, so we were some other friend of his, ndio aliwapeleka nyumbani, same night. So, continued, don't mention their names. He's very uncomfortable with this story being said.
Okay.
Yeah. So, continued talking. He had set his eyes on. He had decided was who he wanted at that point. So, akaendelea kumcall, kumtext like over the weeks, and she's the one who she eventually met, and the ringtone saga happened with some girl called from UN. UN Kabete. So yeah, that's my story.
Because he says because I think in 2016 the same story arose, and I was speaking to him about it, and he said it's just people trying to malign his name, people trying to kumwangusha and anything like that.
Harvard. Hata kutoka high school ungebona tu nyuma ya bus na msichana fulani. I'm sure there are girls, sijui mbona wasemi, but there are girls out there who were not of legal age that is done things with. There are girls out there who is done shit with, but when they were not of legal age yet. I don't know how we'll talk to them to come out, but he's in some deep shit now.
So do you think that hii ni watu kumharibia tu, ama it's something that you're 100% sure it's actually happening?
And I've seen it actually.
Because you see now the problem comes in the way you've said. A lot of girls know the story. People know the story, but very few are willing to talk out. But like you are the first person who I'm actually talking to, who is coming out and talking about this and actually saying her side of the story. A lot of people wanasema keep me silent. I want to remain anonymous, and they don't want to talk about it.
Why? Hakuna kitu anaweza fanya. Why don't people just speak up?
So you think by you coming out at least it's going to help give other girls the courage to come out?
Yes, more people. This is a wave that is coming, and will expose more people in churches, in schools. People are shit there, and thank you for creating this platform for people to talk, because I was sent screenshots. Sir, my group of friends got a screenshot from your Telegram page, and they're like, this is exactly what happened to us. From some TRM story, and we're like, oh my god, he did the same thing with everyone. So thank you again for helping.
No, thank you. And have you ever attended his camp, his Badilika camp that he does every end of year?
No, but I have his T-shirt and his books. I was this close to going, so I don't know what exactly has happened at that camp. But if you just find one person, I'm sure they'll have their story.
Thank you very much for sharing. At least I'll also share this story and get the word out there, just to get people talking and to get to the root of the issue, and just because my hope as well is to help clear this industry. If a lot of, because the pain is that my small sister is actually just joined Form 1, and I would hate for her to go through the same thing that you went through. It's very painful, and I believe that I have been given a certain influence to help clear this, and to give people a platform, to give people a voice, and just to speak out against such things.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We need more men like you. We do need more men like you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Okay. After listening to that, I know it's really deep, but I don't want to take any side between Ken Gomeri and Purity and her story. But I've been receiving more than 50 messages, 50 stories about Ken Gomeri. I cannot authenticate, I cannot ascertain that they're sure, but man, 1 story, 2 stories, 3 stories, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, up to 50. It's really crazy. But I don't know. I don't want to judge. I don't want to prosecute. It's not in my place. My place is to offer you the platform. So tell me, what do you think? Do you believe Ken Gomeri? Do you believe Purity in a story? What do you think about this whole story. So make sure that you leave a comment down here and let's get the conversation going. Let's TOBOA, let's talk, let's share, let's heal, let's get it off our chest, man. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the Telegram channel as well, and let's get the conversation going. Let's do this.